If you're thinking about heading to Disney World soon, especially if you're from the UK, watch this video to the end for all our money saving tips. Tip number 1, book early. Book as far in advance as you possibly can. We usually find it cheaper to book the flights, accommodation and park tickets separately, with one of the most expensive parts being the flights. But if you book as early as you can, you'll get the best deals. Number 2, go off-peak. This is the same for all holidays in the UK, unfortunately, but if you want the cheapest prices, you got to go off-peak outside the school holidays. However, if you do have little ones at school in the UK and you want to go during the summer holidays, book for the later part of the summer holidays, as close to September as you can, as a lot of American schools go back a couple of weeks earlier than ours do, so you may be able to get a better deal, and the parks will definitely be quieter too. Just take a look at this crowd calendar for 2025, for example, where you can see the last 2 weeks of August are marked in green, which means lighter crowds and lower wait times. This leads me on to tip number 3. If your little one is under 2, then book ASAP, because they can still fly for free on your lap and you won't have to pay for park tickets for them either. This will save you thousands. If your little one is under 3, you will have to pay for them on a flight, but you will still benefit from free park tickets. So definitely don't postpone the Disney trip until they're older. Tip number 3 for booking your accommodation. Now, we had always stayed off property until the last time we went to Disney, when we thought we'd change it up a bit and try out some of the Disney hotels. We stayed at Disney's All-Star Movies Resort for 1 week, and then we stayed at Disney's Animal Kingdom Lodge for our 2nd week. I have to say that we absolutely loved staying on property, and I don't think that we would stay off property now again. The transportation systems, the free car parking, and the fact that the Disney magic and theming never ends made it all completely worth it for us. However, there is no kidding that this is definitely the more expensive option. One thing that made it cheaper for us is that we split our stay. So for the first week, we stayed at Disney's All-Star Movies Resort, which is one of their budget properties, and then we switched, and for the 2nd week, and as a big treat to ourselves, we stayed in one of their luxury resorts, which was the Disney Animal Kingdom Lodge. Doing it this way kept the cost down, and of course made it super exciting when we arrived at our 2nd more luxurious property. Now, if you do want to stay in a luxury resort, here's a little hack. Take a look at DVC Rentals, or David's Vacation Club Rentals. This is a brilliant little company where Disney's timeshare program clients can rent out their timeshare to people like you if they know they're not going to be using it for themselves. Often you can rent timeshare property for substantially less than if you made a normal booking at the same hotel. We managed to stay at Disney's Animal Kingdom Lodge for 1/3 cheaper than we would have done otherwise. Tip number 4, park tickets. As soon as you know you're going to Disney, keep an eye on the Disney World website for deals and discounts on their tickets. As you can see here, they're currently offering 20% off 14-day tickets, but we've also seen 14-day tickets for the price of 7 days. Lastly, a few little tips and tricks that we do. We bought a set of plastic plates and bowls from home and went to the supermarket on our first day to buy breakfast items to have in the room. This not only made breakfast a hell of a lot cheaper, but it was also quicker and got us to the parks that opened